These are Joylee's medications that she's on currently. The first one is her pancreatic enzyme. It helps her digest the food that she takes in. And she has to take 2 of them before every meal. And so, since she's still a baby, she eats 5 times a day. And so she takes about 10 pills every day. That's quite a bit for a 1-year-old. And this, you probably already saw. What?
Why does she need to take?
Her pancreas, she's what we call pancreatic insufficient. So it means that her pancreas is 90% or more not functioning. So her pancreas is 90% not working.
And that's because of the cystic fibrosis?
Yeah, because of the mucus that cystic fibrosis tends to produce. So, this middle one is the formula that she gets at night through her G-tube. And this one, most 1-year-olds just drink whole milk, but not her. She gets Pediasure because it has a little bit more fat and a lot more vitamins and a lot of good stuff in there that's very good for her body. So that's what she drinks for her milk. And then over here, cystic fibrosis, people tend to have a really hard time absorbing vitamins, and so they need a lot of extra vitamins than the rest of us do. And it seems like Joyleanna has especially a hard time with vitamin D, so she gets extra vitamin D, and then this also has vitamin D in it, A, B, D, E, and K. And it's not the regular, I don't know if you can see that, but it's not the regular 100%. Some of these are like 16,000% for the vitamin K and 925% for the vitamin A. So it's a lot more than some of the rest of us take for vitamins. And this is acidophilus. It's to help her grow that good bacteria that she needs to be healthy. And this is the flagell that we were talking about earlier. She needs these 2, especially right now. She's having a lot of problems with her tummy, not feeling so well. There's a bacteria called C. diff that causes diarrhea and a lot of pain, and if it happens too often, it can cause something called colitis, where the intestines fail, and that's not a good thing. So we want to make sure that her tummy is not in pain and that her intestines are happy. And back here are some of her breathing treatment things. This is called a compressor. It blows air out through the tube and into this device called a nebulizer, and it blows steam out. And this is the mask that she wears over her nose and her mouth. Most of the time she's okay with it, but sometimes she resists this process.
What do you put in the nebulizer?
We put this in the nebulizer. It's called Pulmozyme. It's one of her more expensive medications. It's $2,500 a month, and it has to be refrigerated all the time. So that's very important. It's like night and day that can help her in her breathing. And over here is the spacer that we use, and the albuterol, and the percussor that we use to pound on her chest, her back, and the sides of her, under her arms. And that's to get the mucus out of her lungs so that it's not hurting her lungs. and the timer that we use, it takes about 30 minutes for each percussion. And when she's doing okay, we do both of these. The palmazine is once a day, and the albuterol and the spacer and the percussion is twice a day, so that's about an hour and a half per day that she's doing this. But when she's sick, like when she had pneumonia, or when she had pseudomonas, then it's increased to 4 times a day. So it's a lot more time on her plate. So she's probably doing this about 3.5 hours more. So these are her medications.